Shadow, do you have your party settings or your voice?
Oh, Shadow, open your party right quick. Tell him how to do it.
Tell me when you're at the party, Shadow. Or go to party settings. Go to allow your voice to be shared, and then click always allow.
So people in the live stream can hear you.
Okay, you're good.
Nobody.
Alright, who's going first? This is gonna be a deep conversation. Who's going first?
Michael Young, because he said he had an interesting story about his ex.
I have an interesting story. 7th grade. Me. Okay. So, it all started, okay?
Dude,
This gets a little sexual. Alright, baby. Alright. Straight up. My ex came over to my house. It's pretty gross, alright? Like, what happens? She kills the mood completely in the story. So, we're getting down and frisky, alright?
In 7th grade?
Yeah, 7th grade, bro. It was getting hot and steamy in my bedroom. Alright, and then she straight up lays down on my bed, right? Puts her arm above her head, and I can see
her armpit hair.
Yes. Oh my gosh, bro, that ruined it for me. That completely ruined it for me. Oh, it was horrible.
I don't know, man. I don't know if that would fucking ruin it for me.
Wait, what?
Shadow said, I don't know if that would ruin it for me.
Really? Oh my god, I can not. It's like, I understand a few pube hair on a girl.
Oh, what?
You know.
Some
hair above the J. Some hair above the vajay is okay.
No, none of that.
But none of that armpit, alright? That's a little weird. A little weird for me.
And none on the head either.
I don't know, man. I don't mind a little tube, man. But I mean, it is fucked up in a time like this, but I don't know, man. Back in my generation in the 1990s, man, I didn't give a fuck about that.
Bro, people be putting their tongue in other people's anuses, and you scared of some armpit hair?
Yeah, some armpit hair, like, seriously, man?
It was 7th grade, alright? If it happened now, I probably wouldn't care. But it's 7th grade, I was like, I just looked at her, and she still wanted to continue. I was like, oh, okay, I'll do it.
You know what I used to do? You know what I used to do, man?
I didn't even tell her.
When I was back home in Jamaica and I was in 7th grade, and, you know, bitches never, females, I'm not gonna say bitches, let me cut that shit out. Females, in our school, how y'all wear regular clothes, like regular jeans and fucking shit to school and shit like that. We had to fucking wear uniforms and shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, like, every fucking female was fucking look the same, because, the uniform cover up every fucking thing, so. Me,
They look like raisins, my boy.
Raisin bread. If they were fucking open beyond, I wanted to fucking see some kids, so I wanted to fucking walk around and fucking tell these bitches that they breasts look like raisin bread. They a little bit like they'll pull some of the button on the shirt and like pop open them cleavage, man. And I swear to God, man. Titties be looking fucking clean. Fucking, that's me seeing some cleavage used to get me fucking hard, man. So a little armpit here, man. I don't know, man. That shit. That's cleavage used to get me off. So,
alright, Jordan, your story.
You want me to tell the whole story?
Yeah, the whole story.
Okay. It all started. I think it started 6th grade. Alright. So we're in 6th grade. It's this end of the 6th grade year. We leave, and I had a friend named Brooke. We're gonna name her B, or Brooke. I've already said her name. It's too late to go back now. So we had this friend named Brooke, and every day she would go to her mom's work, and her mom worked at Central. And every day she would meet with this chick. We're gonna call her Suicide. So she would meet with Suicide. Alright. So, every day they would talk, and then this last day of school, Brooke gave her my number, for some freaking reason, trying to make her some friends, I guess. So, she texts me, and we start hitting it off, you know, being friends and stuff like that. I didn't know what this chick looked like. So, she freaking FaceTimes me. Bro, her forehead was the size of Asia, boy. I swear, yo. Yo, the freaking Native Americans crossed that frick. Yo, they could have called that the Bering Strait or something like that. Yo, alright? So, we're talking, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's the first thing that stands out. I'm like, Jesus, yo, your forehead takes up 3/4 your face. So, we keep talking, and... and then at the end of that year, Brooke's like, hey, there's this party thing going on. And this is at the time when my boy M-Dubs, I ain't gonna say his name, was dating this chick. And, now this chick was, a little on the, I ain't gonna say it, but, they were dating, and he was like, yo, you gotta go to this church thing, because Brooke was already telling me about this church thing. So I'm like, alright, I'll go to the church thing. So, we go to this church freaking thing. Miles tells me, it's like, yo, you have to go to this church with...
You just said his name.
Well, his name's Miles. I'll just keep going with the normal names, bro. I'm bad with making up names, alright? So...
You just gotta call him like Jay or something.
No, none of that. So, Miles invites me to this freaking church thing with Brooke, alright? And Suicide's name was Jessica. It's already done. What's already been done can't be helped. So, they start talking, and I show up to this church thing. Freaking Jessica's there, and then Miles' girlfriend was there, and Brooke was there, but Miles was nowhere to be seen. And I'm like, yo, did he just ditch on me? I'm like, did he just ditch you, boy? So, I'm just sitting there. They get everyone into these teams. They start separating everybody. They're like, alright, everybody's got their teams, right? And I'm like, yeah, we got our teams, but my team's short somebody. And they're like, oh, well, if someone else shows up, you can have them. So I'm like, alright, I hope Miles is the next person to show up. Miles shows up, so he joins my team. You know, the church thing goes all well. Jessica freaking texts me. She's like, I love you, but I'm gonna crush you. I'm like, yo, what the frick is happening? Like, we just started talking yesterday. And I'm like, yo, is she trying to get a little serious? So, we keep talking, and that pretty much ends it for summer. 7th grade summer, well, no, 6th grade summer still. This summer going into 7th grade. So, we continue talking, alright? And, you know, we're just talking normally, you know, as friends. She starts trying to get it on that little weird trip. She starts freaking talking like, yo, how these shorts look on me, how these jeans look on me. And I'm like, I don't freaking know how them jeans look on you. And me, being the freaking person I was, I thought you had to be nice to everybody. Literally, I thought you had to be nice to everybody. So I told her, she's like, so these looking good on me? And I'm like, I don't care, because you look good no matter what you wore. Jesus Christ, bro, was that a mistake? So, no, I didn't get friend zoned. So, we keep friggin' talking. We're talking, now, I ain't trying to get, because her forehead size of China or something, so I ain't trying to do nothing to that. So, we keep talking, and frick, I stepped on my cereal. That's bad. So, you know, she keeps talking. As soon as I realized I said that, I knew I messed up, bro. I'm like, really? That just happened? I said that? And I was feeling good about myself. I'm like, yo, she's gonna think we're friends, because that's like what friends say, right? This is 6th grade summer. I've never friggin' talked to a girl for this long.
You mean 7th grade summer?
No, like summer going into 7th grade. And that was the freaking longest I've ever freaking texted a girl. So I'm not even fibbing you.
Alright.
So, you know, everything keeps going. Now we're in 7th grade. First day of 7th grade, Jessica freaking meets me in the hall and starts talking to me. And I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? You know, we start talking normally and stuff. On the freaking way home, you know, that entire day's over. On the way home, Blake is like, do you keep wanting to be friends with Jessica? And I'm like, no, not really. And he's like, give me your phone and I'll end it. And I'm like, okay, here you go. He freaking takes my phone and texts her stuff like, yo, your forehead the size of Asia. Why would any man want to be with that? Yo, why you got that flat booty though? Looking ugly AF. And I'm like, Blake, that's a little rude. And he's like, I don't care, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do. So, She freaking, I get a text from this chick, Miles' girlfriend. They're separated. So, she keeps talking, and what is this? Bounty Hunter package, ultimate upgrade? Oh, okay. What am I doing? Okay, so she keeps talking, and she texts me, and she goes, Jordan, and I'm like, what? And she goes, did you know that Jessica tried to kill herself? And I'm like, what the frick?
God.
And I'm like, why? And she's like, because you were being rude to her. And I'm like, I was being rude to her. And she's like, yeah, you were being super rude, telling her that. She didn't say rude, she was saying a little something else. She's like, you're being super rude to her, you know, telling her that she ugly AF. And I'm like, you know, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You win some, you lose some. If she gonna kill herself, ain't my problem. So, she keeps talking. 7th grade, over the summer. I'm like, yo, Blake took my phone, because I was sitting there one night, and I'm like, yo, she actually tried to kill herself. I can't do this. So I texted her late at night. I don't even know what time it was. I think it was like 1 in the morning, and I text her, and I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, Blake took my phone. He's the one who said that. I didn't say that. I'm sorry that you had to listen to that and hear what Blake had to say. And she's like, she sends me this thing, and it's like this church thing. And she says, she gives me the address of the church and tells me, she's like, blah, 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 2 a.m., be there. The first thing that hits me is, 2 a.m., boy? You expect me to go to this thing at 2 a.m. in the morning? Yo, I'm gonna be asleep, and this was in like a week. So, the freaking day comes, and I don't show up, and she stops talking to you, boy. Like, well, ignores my text. I'm like, yo, you chill? I'm like, yo, we still good? All that jazz. And we keep talking. You know. So, 8th grade progresses a little. I text her one day. Alright, a little bit. Alright, so, I text her. Are we chill? And she's like, why didn't you come to the church thing? And I'm like, because I ain't trying to wake up at 2 in the morning just to go to this church thing. And she's like, well, that's a little when I say rude, they're not saying rude, but it's the first word that comes to mind. So, then, after that, Blake, for some reason, starts hating this chick. Like, changes the phone in her, like, changes her contact in his phone. I don't know where he got her number, but he changes her contact in his phone to that dumb hoe. And, you know, at lunch, everyone's making fun of her, like, yo, why your name say that dumb hoe in Blake's phone? And, yo, I just showing you Heroes vs. Villain games, Michael. And she freaking gets up and throws her freaking apple at Blake. And Blake's like, oh, frick. He gets down, bro. And this fight starts, and this one dude stands up, and he goes, yo, stop that. Grabs, you know Jake Hill? I just said his last name, but I don't care. You know him? And, he grabs his sack lunch and throws it in the trash. Jake goes over to this fricker, grabs the back of his head, smacks his freaking face on the freaking... Why am I on the Rebels? Fine, I'll play on the Rebels. Smacks his face on the ground like 20 times. And I'm like, dang, Jake, I didn't know you were like that. And she comes over and she's like, why would you do that, Jake? He was just trying to be nice. And he's like, yo, he threw my sack lunch away. It's what he deserved. And, are you on the other team, Michael? No, you're on my team. And she's like, no. So she starts talking to this dude for, like, the rest of the school year. And I'm like, really? You're gonna stop talking to me over that dude? And she's like, you started this, Jordan. You brought this upon yourself. And I'm like, what the frick? So, that's literally all that happened for the rest of 7th grade. So, 8th grade hits. Michael, are you? Oh, you're a part of the honor guard. So, 8th grade hits. And I'm like, what the frick? I don't know why I said what the frick. That didn't even happen. So, it starts to get serious. 8th grade starts, you know, I start getting a little mature. Not really. I'm still not mature. I don't know what to say about that, but you win some, you lose some. So, it keeps going. Still, this is still the chick that tried to freaking kill herself because I didn't go, well, because Blake was freaking mean to her. I'm like, yo, are you freaking me? Like, seriously? You in 6th grade, actually, summer of 6th grade. And I'm like, are you serious? So, we still go. And I text her, and she's like, 8th grade, hags. At the moment, I didn't know what the frick hags meant. I figured out later it means have a great summer. I don't know, I'm like, and then now I'm like, that is so cringy. Who the frick says hags? So I'm like, alright, so we must be chill again. She responded to my text. So we, you know, keep going, talking and everything. normal like friend stuff, and then she starts going back to the weird thing where she would send me pictures of her in like these booty shorts and these freaking yoga pants, and I'm like, what the frick is this? Because this was the first time when people actually started wearing like the spandex yoga pant leggings, whatever you want to call them, and I'm like, I don't know what the frick these are, and yo, I didn't know a booty could get that flat until I saw that, and I'm like, dang, my boy, like, she must have lamowed one too many times. So, if you catch what I was going for there.
No ass?
Yeah, like,
no ass?
like nothing at all, like flat ground, like farming ground. That's what we were talking.
Yeah, it looks like a wall.
I know,
like,
I know one time white people never used to like having ass, so. Yeah. So I'm just surprised.
Yeah, like, I didn't know anything could get that flat until that day. And I'm like, dang, Jessica. So I, just keep telling her, I'm like, it looks fine, because I didn't even know what they were. I'm like, it looks good, you should wear those more often. I guess she takes that to freaking heart, and she wears freaking that thing every day. So then the second church thing starts, and I guess when I say she took this to heart, this is where I'm saying it. So, she also wore her hair braided, and I said, you should wear your hair braided more often, trying to be nice, start a conversation. And she's like, alright, everything I told her that looked nice on her, on the second church thing, she wore. Every single freaking, she had braided hair, she wore the pants, she wore this one shirt that I said looked nice, she wore freaking Jordans. She wore Jordans. And I'm like, oh, those J's look nice. And she's like, thanks, I got them yesterday. No, she didn't get them frickers yesterday. They had dirt and mud all over them. Like, what the frick? So, I'm like, well, you wore everything I said I liked. And she's like, yeah, she's like, I wanted to become friends again. I'm like, I thought we already were friends. So this is where crap starts getting freaking weird. After the church, they had ginger ale there and everything. Ginger ale everybody could take if you were thirsty, I guess, for ginger ale. So I get me some ginger ale, and me and Miles realize what's going on. Brooke comes over to me, and she goes, hey, Jessica wants you to ask her out. And I'm like, what in the frick? I don't even like this chick. So, I'm like, why would I ask her out? But she's like, you do, just do it, bro. You're gonna make her sad. So I'm like, Miles, what should I do? And he goes, you should tease her a little bit. And I'm like, bruh. So, I, every time, would pretend to walk towards her, because she would sit over there by herself in the freaking corner. And I would walk near her, she would, like, smile and stuff, and then I would walk right past her and go get some ginger ale. And I would get my ginger ale, and then I would go back and I would sit down. Literally, that's how it happened all night. We did that for like 3 hours. And then, we're talking like this, it's 1 o'clock in the morning right now. So, everyone starts leaving, alright? At least I thought everyone was leaving. Everyone started leaving. They would walk out through the front door and walk out through the back and through the sides. Everyone was like hugging each other bye, and I'm like, what the frick? They started hugging the pastor bye. I'm like, you don't know where homie been, yo? So, I'm like, he groping them with them hands. I'm like, my boy, chill out, pastor. Yo, I know you a church official, but that don't give you permission. So, everyone was leaving and everything. So me and Miles are like, what are we gonna do? We're the only people here. It was me, freaking Miles, Jessica, and Brooke. And we're just sitting there, doing nothing in the freaking corner on this table. And then this one chick that Miles knew, I don't know how he knew her, but he knew her. So, she comes up and she's like, what are you guys doing here? Everybody's outside. The party moved outside. And I'm like, the party kept going? I'm like, yo, I thought everybody left. She's like, no, everyone's outside playing wall ball. And I'm like, yo, I was all about wall ball. So I go out there to play me some wall ball. I rape, I win 2 matches. Miles wins 1. And so that's all that happened, was we played wall ball, and then everyone actually like started leaving in their cars. So soon parking lot was empty. It was me, Miles, Jessica, Brooke, and that one chick again. So we're sitting over there against this one wall. Alright? Just chilling on this wall, not trying to start nothing, not trying to talk to anybody. So we're just chilling on this wall, and Jessica comes over and starts trying to talk to me. I'm like, yo, chick, we ain't chill. Why are you trying to talk to me? But, again, this is the time when I thought you had to be nice to everybody. So, I was nice to her. And I'm like, hey, yo, how's your day been? This church meet was pretty cool. I'm glad you came. I'm like, yo, what the frick was I thinking back? And she's like, yeah, it looks like those people over there look like a cute couple. I wish I could have something like that. And then she winked at me. I'm like, yo, what the frick's she trying? So I look behind me at the parking lot thinking a car would pull in. Nothing pulls in. So I quickly look back at her and I go, I think that's my ride. Freaking walk straight out of the parking lot, go chill in the parking lot until Miles texts me that she left. So I come back and she's gone like Miles said she was. And then I'm like, Miles, can your mom take me home? Miles' mom took me home. And then she texted me later and she's like, do you hate me? And I'm like, no, I don't hate you. Why would I hate you? I thought we were friends. And she's like, well, you left and I know that wasn't your ride. No one was even in the parking lot. And I'm like, well, my mom texted me saying she was coming in 10 minutes. She freaking bought it. And she goes, well, I texted you for another reason. I'm like, what do you want? I said, what do you want? And she goes, I want to be yours. And I'm like, that's nice. I said, that's nice. I legit said, that's nice. And she's like, yeah, it is pretty nice, isn't it? And I'm like, I guess so. So, she's freaking like, you want to see me, in some, she's like, you want me to send you some more, short pictures to see if you want me to wear them next time? I'm like, there ain't gonna be a next time. And she's like, well, yeah, there is. This New Year's, our church. She's like, this New Year's, our church. What?
Were you a virgin then?
Hold up, I can't hear you, man.
I said if you were a virgin at that time.
Are you a virgin?
No. At that time when you was with that girl, when you was talking to that girl.
Were you a virgin when all this was happening?
I still am.
Oh shit, man.
Bro, I'm only 15. What the?
My virginity broke when I was fucking 14. Didn't I tell you guys that my parents caught me having sex all the time?
Boy, shut up.
Man, I'm telling you, man, you guys do different, man. I don't know what the fuck happened. You guys do it different, man. I wish you guys were on my time. Oh, man, that shit's rough.
Alright, I'll the story.
So, where did I leave off, bro?
Okay.
I forgot.
Text her that's nice.
Text her that, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, she's like, you want to see me in some shorts? I'm like, what the freak is this, bro? I thought this was like a one-time deal, and that was all it was gonna be. No, she kept it going, like, thinking we were gonna be a thing. Even though I said, that's nice, she tried to kill herself because of me. And, she tried to get me to go to this 2:30 thing that I asked freaking Brooke if anyone went, and she said it was just her that went to it. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what was she trying to do to you, boy? Because at the time, right now I'm 5'7" right now, and she's like 5'5" or something like that. So I'm taller than her right now. But at the time, I was 4'7", all right? I was so freaking small up until this year. So I don't know what if she was gonna try anything, bro. But I had my Glock on me just in case. Just kidding, I didn't have a gun, bro. But I should have brought one. But Brooke told me no one else went, so I'm like, why didn't anyone go? And she's like, because there wasn't anything happening that night. And I'm like, yo, what was she trying to do at the church? Yo, I think she was trying to smash or something. I don't know. I don't even know what I would have done. Like, thinking back, like, what would I have done if I showed up and she's like, hey, what's up, Jordan? You trying to smash? I'm like, no. None of that, bro. I should have. With her forehead-looking anus, boy.
Go ahead and know, man. Trust me, man. If you had hit that and your friends know that you hit that, man, that motherfucker could not say a word to you. That's just right. You would not be a virgin and they would have been.
Shut up, mean you have different perspectives on life, don't we?
Yes, we do, bro. I don't know, man. Oh, man. Like I said, man, you used to have females back home with big foreheads. You used to call them buff bays.
So, go and put that, I can get my tongue any day.
Brandy.
I gotta tell you, man.
No, break that. I ain't saying names though.
Brandy is the name.
No, it's not the name, I promise.
So, that's where the story pretty much ends. But the freaking, I would tell you the other story, but that one's freaking creepy AF, and I ain't trying to make anyone think I'm a creep.
Oh my gosh, I remember that
It's
one.
okay, man. It's okay.
Yeah.
You can leave that part out, Jordan, when you tell the story. You can leave that part out.
What, that one part you know I'm talking about?
Yeah, you can leave that part out.
If I'm gonna tell it, I'm gonna have to include that part.
No, I'm about to just go save that story for another video.
Alright, boy. After this game, Michael.
Shower. Remember to people. You know what I'm talking about.
Man, Michael is breaking up on my end.
Bro. But, Michael, my boy, you were gonna ditch out because some armpit hair? I still can't get over that.
Man, you ditched out over a forehead.
Bro. And there were multiple other reasons too, alright? Flat as a table. Okay? Both sides. Alright? I ain't trying to frick with none of that.
I'll give you guys a story. When I was in high school and shit, I got when I was like 17 and shit, and I got a part-time job at Dwayne Reed, part-time job at Dwayne Reed. It's a pharmaceutical store. I know you guys, yeah. So I went there and there was this skinny girl, man, super skinny. I mean, no chest, no ass, no nothing, but she was light skinned, like she was like a nice red bone, man. She was pretty. But, you know, she was like a super nerd, but and she was kind of tall and shit. And I was like, fuck. But, you know, she had a pretty, a nice face and shit. But, you know, she didn't want to do her hair. And she looked all kind of fucked up because of the hair and shit. And she was skinny and she was nerdy and shit. So, you know, I'm like, nobody wanted to fucking talk to her and shit, man. I was like, I just looked at her and I was like, man, this bitch got some potential.
Were you still
man.
a smashed shadow, or?
And I fucking, let me tell you, man, I fucking, started talking to her, and she was fucking excited. I guess none of the guys, I'm like, I say, why you guys not talking to this chick? And everybody like, man, this chick don't even do her hair and shit. And like, so I was like, what the fuck, man? My first paycheck, I was like, I started opening my first paycheck. I'm going to the hair salon. I paid fucking $50 and get a hair done. Fucking pull off with like a Rihanna hairstyle. You know how Rihanna had that shave one side and the fucking hair on the side. Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, man. Pull off one of that shit with her.
That's what you were about at the time?
Man, I'm telling you, man, this shit comes to work the next day. She's so full of herself. She comes to work the next day, man, in this fucking this dress.
What?
With the legs and hair, man.
I told her I'd be in.
Short dress. With the legs and hair open, man. I'm telling you, man. And I saw them fucking legs coming through. That was it for me, man. Everybody in the motherfucking store wanted the bitch after that, man. I'm like, fuck all of y'all. And that's the first fucking day after I went to watch fucking,
and she still went with another man?
No, nigga, I'm still with that bitch.
You're still with her right now?
I'm still fucking with that bitch. I mean, she ain't my girl, but she's my whole benefits now, man.
So you got side hoes?
I smashed this bitch when I went to watch the Avengers with this bitch. Look how cool this bitch is, man. I went to watch the Avengers with her. And smashed the same day. So you see, man, this is what I'm telling you, man. Don't sleep on no chick.
You guys want to hear about my daydream I had a couple days ago?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, let's go.
See what happens.
Alright, this gets a little weird, okay? Daydream, okay? So I have this pin, right? I had a daydream about this pin having some other power, right? And I just not using it just as a pin, okay? So what this pin could do is, if it's like, if you could write with it, right? If I hit on one side of the pin, it would make you fall asleep, okay?
I think I know where this is going.
Hang on. If I hit on the other side of the pin, it would wake them back up, right? So I had a daydream, okay? I was straight chilling on the bus, you know, looking at the pin. I was looking out the window, you know, daydreaming this has happened. I'm in 5th hour, right? Just straight chilling. Okay? I make everybody fall asleep but one person, alright? And then I, like, and then also in this other pin, like, this pin also, if you don't have it, made it where you can write, it would lock doors and turn off phones, okay? So I straight up made everyone go to sleep.
Even your boy?
Door, even your boy Jordan.
Oh, wow, that's fricked up.
Except one person in particular, alright?
Savannah?
I'm not naming names, okay?
We already know.
I'm not naming names, alright? So straight up, I lock all the doors, turn off all the phones.
Jesus Christ, Michael.
And I'm just gonna leave the story right there.
What, then you just went to town?
No, I didn't do anything. But I had the daydream, alright, I'll finish. The daydream ended up where they actually were interested in me. Then we went to town.
No.
We went to Pound Town.
No, you didn't,
But
boy.
hey, that's just a dream, alright?
What if it was real?
If it was real? That pin was real?
Let me ask you, man. You felt good in that dream, bro?
Do I what?
Did you felt good in that dream?
Did I feel good in that dream? It was a daydream.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like
Man,
I
that's
woke
what I'm
up.
saying, man. I'm just saying, did you felt good? Man, let me tell you something.
I mean,
man.
yeah, I mean, it felt nice. Like, I was smiling through the whole dream.
What, was this during 5th hour, or when was this during?
It was during I told you, I was on the bus, straight chilling.
Oh, yeah, I thought that's...
So, if any of you guys ever had a fucking family member y'all hate, man, like really fucking hate.
I'm trying to remember another daydream I had about this.
Boy, you must daydream a lot.
Hey,
I don't know, man.
I'm a dreamer.
Oh, wow.
I dream.
Oh, my...
Boy, you just gotta take Shadow's words to heart, cause he's lyrical, dude.
No. He's okay with just screwing a girl and just leaving her out.
That's what...
No, man. Dude, don't get it twisted, man. I was like, I was...
Nah, you're the type have a baby and then get her.
Nah, man, let me tell you something, man. Every Jamaican gotta have a fucking baby, man. I swear to God, it's like a fucking unfucking told rule, man. It's like one of them rules that you have to go. If you don't have a baby before you're like 30, you're a fucking joke for the fucking community.
Are you saying if you're still a virgin at 30, you're a joke?
Dude, even your own fucking family will fucking teach you about that shit, man.
That one person that you want to live your life with.
Motherfuckers don't fucking care. They fucking choose you to just fucking have a kid. And if you don't have one, you fucking
So,
man.
meet a girl on the street.
I'm talking about every party, every get together, you will be the joke of the fucking thing, man.
Hang on, let me ask you something. What if you meet a girl on the street and she goes, hey, you down to, get freaky for free? You would do it?
Nah, man, I don't fuck with careless bitches, man.
You just said that one girl, all she did was flirt.
What one girl, man?
That story, the flat chest, but good face.
Bitch was a nerd. She was super into school and everything. I told you that. She was a super nerd. I just said she wasn't, because she was a nerd, she wasn't into being pretty and all that shit. I'm just saying I did that shit for her one time, and she just started feeling herself.
You let her do it once and she'd let you smash?
Once, and she let me smash.
Dang, boy.
I mean, nobody showed her any interest. Nobody showed any interest or anything.
How many girls have you hooked up with your whole life?
Who, me? I would tell you about 7, bro.
7, bro?
Bro, Shadow, you just go, bro.
And the fucking rest of them are just like literally go out with. I've been out with 7 females.
Yo, how many of those were hookers?
And the other bitches that I just went to, that was in Jamaica, that was probably like fucking 4 or 5. I don't know.
4 or 5 of them were hookers?
This bitches, like I told you, Jamaica bitches don't even see you with a vagina, bro.
Oh my gosh! You smash hookers, bro. Oh my
I don't pay for like this. Look at what bitches that you pay for.
Bro, we just got a viewer in the live stream, bro, just as it's about to end.
You don't need to tell them that, then they'll leave.
Boy, as soon as this live stream is over, just check my YouTube channel for the full thing.
Yeah,
Female,
they got really deep.
when we was back home, man, we would ask a female if we could get some vagina, man. I mean, if you constantly ask her, I mean, she will let you
So do you. So do you. A vagina is a vagina. You'll smash whatever you see.
I mean, not no fucking loose shit that you know got fucked out all the fucking time, no.
Okay, what about a blue waffle? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what the fuck a blue waffle. Your concept of blue waffle is probably different from that.
Well, you just said as long as it's not loose, you'll do it.
What?
Saying a blue waffle doesn't have to be loose.
Well, I don't know what concept of a blue waffle is.
A blue waffle is a diseased vagina. They have the disease.
See, you gotta tell me that because I don't know those fucking shit, man. I told you. I'm slang and you're slang. Listen, I am Jamaican. Your slang and my slang are 2 different things. So you gotta fucking teach me this shit. So I fucking know.
Bro, you asking me to teach you. You asking the person to teach you. Are you kidding me?
If I fucking tell you my fucking thing, you're not gonna understand if I start speaking my Jamaican slang to you. Like, you don't call a bitch blue mufflers.
Alright, I think that should
Yeah.
right there.
I'm gonna get off. I'll see you later, man. Yeah, see ya.
It got weird.
Yeah, that got weird, boy.